Hello, my name is Holly, and for my final vlog entry, I'll be doing it on the 2012 drama-filled fantasy Beast of the Southern Wild, directed by Ben Zetlin. Beast of the Southern Wild is a story of a 6-year-old girl, Hush Puppy, and her father Wink living in a place called the Bathtub. Wink, Hush Puppy's father, has a tough love attitude towards her as he prepares her for when the storm hits, which will be when the ice caps melt. In all of this, Hush Puppy is also in search of her mother that left her and her dad, I believe, to find a greater world. And as her father continues to put these survival tips into Hush Puppy's head, he's also becoming very ill. And these are when the survival tips really kick in for Hush Puppy and everything her dad has taught her. One thing I found very interesting about this film is the narration at the beginning of the movie. It starts with Hush Puppy's voice saying, "I'm recording my story for a scientist in the future. In a million years, when kids go to school, they will know that there was once a Hush Puppy that lived with her dad in the bathtub." I thought this was a brilliant way to start a film because you got a sense of Hush Puppy and also what this story will entail as she goes about her life with her dad. We see this narration throughout the film, especially when the storm starts to hit and Hush Puppy then says to her father, "You think I don't know, you think I can't see." He kind of thinks that she doesn't really know much, even though she is young, but she does know a lot and she's very intelligent. And I think these little bits of narration really grasp the story and makes it more personal to the viewer. Now let's transition to some key elements in this movie. Sound and imagery really make this movie what it is. As previously stated, Hush Puppy's father Wink continues to get ill throughout the movie. And one thing I noticed that as this occurred, the storm grew as well. The movie starts out as Wink not being too ill and just really teaching Hush Puppy these survival tips she will need when the storm hits. As the storm becomes closer, the sound we hear plays an important role. As they are going about their lives, every once in a while you hear the crashing of something. This is when the camera pans off the characters and moves to a wide-angle shot of the ice caps melting into the water. As this sound and imagery continue on throughout the movie, Wink gets sicker and sicker, and then when the big storm comes, Wink is essentially on his deathbed. When I was researching how sound plays a role in the human interactions of this movie, I found a site that really said it well. The site said that when the father had his heart attack and the glaciers crashed, that cued in the music that was being played, which sounded like a heartbeat, showing the connection between Wink and all the characters with the storm that was approaching. This also brought imagery through, at the beginning of the movie, we noticed that Hush Puppy was really into animals. She would pick up chickens and anything really she could pick up and would always listen to their heartbeat. And it's very interesting how the heartbeat kind of did a full circle and showed that her father was dying, the heartbeat of the music, the glaciers falling, and everything just kind of made a full circle. It's just very interesting how all these points got connected at the end of the movie. So overall, this movie had some great points that dealt with how imagery and sound are connected and connected to the characters as well. And really digging into this movie, it shows how much work goes into a movie to making an inspiring piece of work. Thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoyed.